that Free Flow have come back really well in terms of their organisation. They look to be a bit more settled and not forcing the play. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think so too. Great finish to their first half by Free Flow. It keeps them in the game. But I'll be watching number 11 and number 5 from playing up to probably dominate the second half and bring it home for playing up. But hey, Morgan Morrow, number 12, she's made the touch there. Let's see how it goes. Anyone's game right at here, Pat?
Yeah, I fully agree that we've got playing up on the attack right now. So once again, trying to get that set and trying to take out defenders to create space. Obviously, Rick, there's not much in the middle on the quickies, is there? Because they're really jamming up that defence in the middle. Yeah,
Pat, I saw them try and pull a follow there, but those 2 threes in the middle, the middles are called threes, it's another name. Yeah, they're keeping nice and tight, so there's nothing in there. Yeah, because those first half tries were quickies, dive-ins. Yep.
So once again, it's the ball in hand. Oh, there's a penalty. Okay, so we've got you've got Free Flow really positioned well on the field, and they've got another set of 6. And once again, taking the ball down to the outside of the field. Morgan Morrow, yeah, once again, a very, very strong player. Takes the ball forward. That's a touch. And a reset. So the girls are pulling the opposition out of their comfort zone. And going for the long ball to the far left-hand side. And ball to ground, unfortunately. And it's a handover to playing up.
So as you can see, the referees now have interchanged, and it's brought back Isaac back on the field to set up as another 5. So as a referee, we want to try and get our 5s big. We want to try and keep them consistent, because that's what every player, every team needs, is consistency. And that's what every coach asks for. Is that right, Rick? Is that what you guys really look for in the referee as well, to keep everything consistent?
Oh, the refereeing over the years, I've been involved with the game not as long as Pat. Pat started at the first touch game in 1840. I came a little bit later after that, but the referees have got a lot better. Pat, what do you reckon?
I'm just trying to work out how old would I be now, Rick. It's the first game. Yeah. Oh, the game is certainly, I mean, it's changed. And I think the day it changes when they took that extra person off the field, 7-a-side. It's certainly opened up the space now, and it's a whole different game. And I think it's more demanding in terms of conditioning. The athletes are far more conditioned than need to be because of the pace of the game. They've broken through. And once again, there's an opportunity. Ball down. He's given it. Yes, he have. Wow. That's an interesting game we've got here now. So what we've got, basically, 3 Flow scored, and that's 3-all.
As a coach there, Pat, I might have questioned the referee's call there, but I won't, because it's all about the game and the players. But that was a great run. The referee called play on. The playing up players stopped. And, it's a touchdown. Great call by the referee as far as I'm concerned, Roger.
Yeah, you've got to be in the right position to actually make those courageous calls. If you're not in the right position, it just makes it really hard for everything to flow. So be in the right position. He was there. Correct answer was he scored. So good work, boys, out there.
I think at this stage, I think we've got a game on our hands. It's 3-all. Both teams are both looking pretty organised and nice and strong. And here we have Free Flow heading down to the 5 and setting up. Got a long ball to the outside. Ball to ground. Unfortunately, can't hold it on. We've got a handover, and it's back to playing up, making their way back up to the centre of the paddock.
Yeah, the tide's turned in this game, Pat and Roger. The free flow girls from the Waikato. They're coming back. And is this number 5, Jess Maha? It is. I've been waiting for her to open up, and all of a sudden, she's just come out of the blue, and boom, there it is. Touchbacks player. She had a real serious injury with her ACL, but she's back stronger and faster. Roger, what do you think?
Really good to see her back out there, especially for a referee. She's got that caliber of bringing a team strong, and I guarantee you Peter Mack is going to be so happy to have another strike player back out there. And she also she's quite vocal out there in the middle as well. She helps us out with all the the numberings and out. So yeah, it's good to see her back in the middle.
I think, Rick, they'll probably try and bring her in more so into the play. And obviously because of the fact that if she is up around that ruck area and we've got the defence up in the face of that ruck, there's that opportunity with her pace to be able to break straight through. So we've got the girls on attack from free flow. That's 5th and final. It's been handed over. So nice 2-out play. Oh, the ball goes to the ground. Is it? No, it's back to 6.
Yeah, big call from the ref on that side. We were just commenting before about how to keep strong in the ruck. So he must have seen something different than what we've seen on TV. But hey, the flow goes on, and that's back to 2.
Yeah, so we've got playing up there, driving it towards the line. About 10 out. Rappers coming round. Step back. Watch Tia Notai, number 11. She's round the ball. Latoya McIntyre. Long ball out to the winger. Is she in? Great ball. Latoya Tainui McIntyre. From right to left to right. Great long ball. Hits the winger. In for a touchdown. Playing up 5-3. What do you think, Pat?
I think that was an excellent setup, Rick. They didn't rush things. They held their targets in the middle, which created space on the outside. The long ball was a perfect pass, and she was running off the ball out towards the sideline, and hello, we've got ball down. So we're about to tap off again, and of course it's free flows ball. The score now is 5-3 to play and up. So we've got Roger's sister's best friend here, Chrissy.
Yeah, so Chrissy, if you get to see this later on, I'm really proud of you, and so is my sister, so well done for getting to the final. So we can see the girls now competing for the 5. Actually, it's a handover now. And guys, the game has come alive in the second half, and everything's just flowing, isn't it? So little mistakes, but everyone is picking up their game, and the referees are keeping the flow go. What else do you reckon these girls can, work on?
Oh, Roger, as a coach, we're looking at the girls just driving the ball through the middle of the park, getting field position, seeing if we can get a repeat set of 6, and it's a turnover. Referee must have seen something, but free flow's underway again. 2 touches, they were up by halfway, moving the ball across, probably looking to get some fresh subs on, and that's what they're doing. They're going to wrap around. We're on 3 touches. Here comes this playmaker. Oh, and that ruck again, Pat.
Once again, it's those unforced errors that are actually costing them opportunities. In saying that, I think that the free flow defence has really strengthened up. Proof of that probably is that the amount of times the playing up have been making that other end of the field, but haven't been successful at all in terms of putting that ball over the line. So here we are in that same situation again. Free flow on attack. Playing up on attack. There's a long ball. Oh, nice. Oh, she's gone to ground. Would have been an excellent intercept there and get the ball back, but unfortunately that takes the opportunity away from them to have the ball in hand, and now we have another playing up attack with 6 in hand.
Yeah, so we've got Maha, We've got Tainui McIntyre. Watch these two, both touch blacks. So they're right on the 5. What can they conjure up? I think we've got Rappers coming. Maha's wrapping around. She's got the ball. She's going to guess it. Dive in. Nice. It's a touch. That's one of her specialties, a wrap around with the dive in. Trying to catch the defenders not back making the line. 2 feet behind the line. Roger? What do you think?
Yeah, she's got that agility to actually just jump 5 metres to go for the try line. So, as you can see, the ball was knocked down. So, it's another repeat of 6 here. And, you know, you guys got to think, what are these girls got to do to get over the line? You know, this is their 3rd set. So, let's see what kind of artillery they've got left in there so they can, you know, cross the line. So, with the power of the TV and you can out there, it has got a little light drizzle there, but it doesn't really phase these girls here. You know, with the 3 girls in the middle, you know, I'm pretty sure they'll come up with a long ball along the way. And here we go, drop in 5, drop again. Oh. So, as you can see, we've just got 1 sent off. Obviously, foul play. We don't really like that. Yeah, it is a chili bin, sorry. We don't really want to do that in the games like this situation, but when it happens, you just got to go with it. So a chili bin, if you're a referee out there and you've done a chili bin, you'll know what it means. Basically, it's just for foul play. And then look at that. Ball, long ball, try. Who was that, guys?
Wrap around, Tia Notai, long ball, right to left, hits the winger. It's a touchdown, Pat.
That was really patient play, Rick. I mean, they worked the middle at least 3 times. It was really tight in there in terms of the defence, and obviously, because of that, it left space on the outside for a winger. But that was excellent play. So here we have free flow again, once again getting down into the zone. Setting up, Morgan Morrow on the line. Yep, she's scooped and gone through. Beautiful. And it's pulled down. So once again, free flow score. Yep, and we've got a 6-4 to playing up.
Yeah, Roger, Pat, just looking at this game, if you had to pick a dominant player, a player that's been really influential in this game, who would you be thinking that player is at this stage?
Oh, definitely Nutai. I think she's basically setting the plays. I mean, she's dangerous every time she's got the ball in hand. And it looks like to me, Rick, is that a lot of the focus of their D near the 5 is actually on her. But then what that also creates is opportunities for someone else running off her. So, no, excellent. And at this point in time, I kind of think that playing up may have stepped up a little bit. And they're starting to look a lot more confident.
I actually have to second that. Every word he said about her is true. So, yeah, easy said, easy done. And look, here we go again. Playing up. Unbelievable. Great work, team.
So once again, you've got Peter McIntyre, coach on the sideline, congratulating his players for a good set there. And it's ball back in the middle of the paddock, and it's free flow to tap off. So 3 men to get down there, with only about 3 metres out from the 5. Now they've hit the 5 in the setup. Great defence so far, second phase. No way through there, second phase again. And there it is, beautiful try. No, it's not given. 6, hand over. Oh, there's a bit of a scuffle on the try line. Referees are involved. Bit of a talking to the player. It's a penalty. So it's a penalty tap from the 5 to playing up. Oh, she's brought up even further. Yep, must have been a bit of verbal there as well. And playing up on their first.
So basically, we don't really want that niggle in there, so we need to try and stamp that out. So the best call was made for Mo, is decided to go to the next level. So playing up girls is back on hard attack again. They've reached the 5. and I'm pretty sure they've got another fire weapon in the artillery. Okay, there was an intercept from playing up, free flow, and now they come back down the field. So, you know, with this game going on, it's been really, really good to see the girls back out there representing their clubs. What do you reckon is the next step for these girls going forward?
Oh, I think this is club stuff. They just had their trials for their provincial teams, so I think these teams will probably be seen at Whakatane, Pat. But they're building for their national tournaments as well in March, so probably Whakatane would be the next major tournament for them.
Yeah, I think so, and like I said, the ETL offers that extra opportunity to be able to play at this level, especially for our elite players. And here we have now free flow attacking again. They're just out from the 5 metres, setting up in the middle. And we have a long ball, unfortunately, once again, not quite into the hands of the winger. And so we've got a ball to ground, and it's a handover. And we now have playing up with the ball on the opposite side of the field from their box.
So the girls are going to be coming to the sub-box, usually what happens, and with that opportunity, it gives our referees the opportunity to sub, you know, just to have a quick 5 seconds break, and then get straight back into it. Actually, when us referees, we don't really break, you know. As soon as we come up, we're still working. So these boys are working hard today, that's for sure. So a penalty for obviously a forward pass by the sign, and here comes free flow again.
Yeah, with time running down, it looks like it's going to be a little bit too late for free flow to get back into this game, unless they can score a touchdown very, very shortly. Moro inside pass, Scooper going, running. She's through, carry on, play on, touchdown. We may have a game here, Pat. 7-5.
Well, I think if there was a time to put that ball over the line, Rick, it was right now. And like you said, that we're getting closer near towards the closing of the game. With 7-5 to playing up, this will be an interesting contest going into the last part of this game. Also, I think, Rick, what is good to mention is that you did say it was club. And so you have a lot of representative girls in here, but you also have club players that are just club players. And a lot of them is to do with whānau as well. And that's what makes this whole tournament, I think, a bit special, just like the Whakatane tournament. It's not just purely a representative team that's out there. It's representative players mixed with their friends. And here we have, once again, playing up, setting up. Nortai dragging them out from that 5, getting a bit of room. Oh, she's gone. Excellent break. Looking to pick someone up. And it looks like it's ball down. So, yeah, speed. So I think at 7-5, at 8-5 now, they're slowly starting to close this game down, Rick.
Yeah, that's number 5, Maha. Nortai was once again instrumental. She set the play up. Maha pick and went to the short side, blistering pace, found the winger, touchdown, Roger.
Yeah, superb effort out there, showing some real good skills. And with that skills in mind, that's why she's a touchback, isn't it? So, good work on her part, but also good work on the support play too, because you've got to read those small plays so that you can create an opportunity to score. So, handover on that place there, and here comes our team driving back down the field, boys. So, you know, big thing about driving the ball down the middle is so you can create an opportunity out wide. And with that in mind, let's see what these girls got to offer in this set of 6 anyway.
I think by looking at the playing up girls here are really just starting to relax into the game. And I think, like Rick said before, they really start wearing down the clock. And so we go, yep, nice, beautiful setup here. Nice, and she's through again. Yeah, Maha, excellent play. You can't be pure speed, can you, Rick?
This girl has got plenty of that, Pat. Wish I had a bit of that, to be honest. But she's made a great comeback after her injury. Really bad ACL knee construction. But Jess Maha and number 5, Tia Notai, have really basically been the main people in this game, and all border ground, and the final hooter, 9-5, playing up. Great game, Pat. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's an excellent game for a women's final. I think playing up have played pretty consistently right throughout, and that's probably the reason for the end result. The first half, I think, was riddled with mistakes from both teams, but I think that's just the pressure, and there's a bit of forced play in there as well. So I think once the girls, both teams settled down, we ended up with an excellent match, but unfortunately we can only have one winner, and it's playing up 9 and free flow 5.
So, Whānau, congratulations to the playing up girls, 9-5 against free flow, and we would also like to thank our major sponsors, and that is City Care Property, All Seasons Community Sports Trust, Manurewa Local Board, Paiko Productions, All Seasons Touch, Counties Manukau Touch Association, New Zealand Touch, Pacific Business, Hat Trick, Best Pacific Institute, Top Catch, Kimberley Physician, and Brent Kimball. So thank you all so much for your support, and also for, making this day wonderful. So without you guys, this wouldn't happen. So thank you so much on behalf of our crew here. Thank you so much, and we will see you in the final men's.
Kev, can you put the static on the ETL? Yeah, the logo. Can you put the static there, please? Sorry.
Okay, next game up, boys, Roger and Pat, we've got the men's open. So we've got Lock-In from Rotorua, and we've got Wombats from Waikato. So we'll just go through the team list. Lock-In, number 2, Joshua Taylor. Number 3, Dallas Tipa. Number 4, Morris Stone. Number 7, Corey Howell. Number 6, Akil Stone. Number 8, Kingta Kingi. Hope I said that right. Number 9, Shiloh Flavel. Number 10, Damien Darlington. Number 11, Samuel Nathan. Number 12, Jared Taiwi. Number 13, Geordie Hudson. Number 14, Kawiti Staten. Number 16, Sean McCain. And number 5, Jaden Sargent, coached by Mo Stone, legend of the game, played for New Zealand way back in the day, and now he's coaching. He's got his young fella in there. Our lineup, they're playing against Wombats from the Waikato, so this is a more or less a Rotorua Waikato hit out. Number 1, Cam Todd. Number 2, Sonny Tahira. Number 3, Finn Barnett. Number 5, I4 Jones. Number 7, Huata Maxwell Blake. Number 8, Legend Hotham. Number 9, Bailey Woodby. Number 10, Keegan Harris. Number 11, Tane Hotham. Number 12, Tairua Crean. Number 13, Raiki Willison. Number 14, Chauncey Waho. Number 15, Dylan Brockett. And number 16, Shannon Tomaru. And we'll let Roger talk about the referees for this game.
Mate, great opportunity, and it's a great privilege actually to introduce these 3 referees. Now, to be named to referee the men's finals, boys, it's a great honour and a great achievement. It just means that you've worked really hard to get to where you are. So it is a great privilege for me to introduce Ray Kens.
Middle there, George Haswell, and our number 1 referee that we think, Rochelle Tamaroa. But I'm just talking to Pat Wombats, who are running out now in the red. They came from 4th place, lucky to make the top 4 through a points differential. 3 teams ended up on the same points. That was Counties Manukau team, and they managed to get into the top 4 by 1 try. Now they've knocked off basically all these teams to make the final, and it's Locken, who were second on the table after round robin and playing 4th after round robin. So this is going to be a great game. Rotorua against Waikato.
I think this is pretty significant, Rick, because of the fact that there's none of the local home teams in this final. And it's not to say that we haven't got some great players up here, but I think both these teams have earned their spot in this final. As you say, Wombats are from Waikato, and a very good team of athletes. Yeah, I agree, and I think like what Rick mentioned before, this competition has been so close. When you have 4 teams locked up in 4th position, I mean, that just kind of shows you how hard it has been and how competitive it has been for these 2 teams to actually make this final. For me personally, I think I'm a locked-in person. I've seen them play over the last few weeks. I've been impressed with the way that they played as a team. But once again, this is up another level again today, and we're talking about the grand final. So once you get to the final, I think it's anybody's game on the day. So it's going to be a really interesting match, Rick.
I agree, Pat, and at the end of the day, the ETL's 2nd year running. I think the winner really is the ETLs and the organisers behind it. You got to take your hat off, Pat. You've provided the club rooms, the setting. Awani and his team have provided the setting, and here we go, men's final. Boom. Roger, take us through the first set of 6.
As you can see, we got our head referee out there, George Haswell, and with George, he's got great comms. You know, he's had a great teacher along the way, Mr. Maya Williams, and yes, he was here today supporting his local touch team. But yeah, George has come a long way, and for him to be out in the middle, you know, he deserves everything he gets from here on in. So good communications, great positioning. Wombat, you know, they had their chance. Now it's Locken's turn. Let's see what they can do.
Okay, so we've got a turnover, and the ball's back into the hands of Locken. This is their first set within the game. So they spread the ball wide, changing the point of attack. And once again approaching into that attacking zone of the 5.
We'd also like to wish everyone out there watching this live broadcast, thank you so much. Keep watching, and let's hope you get to watch some great sports. And as you know, we're technical these days with the cutouts. We're also very apologetic for that, but you know, stay tuned, watch some great touch and with some great commentary in the background as well. We have a Wombats that scored, boys.
Wombats just scored, and there's a young fella out there. If you roll back to the play, he's a little dynamo. I've been watching him through the playoff games this morning and the playoff to get them into the final. He dominated the game against Bullets, and he's the guy to watch. We'll just find out what his number is and his name. But, Pat.
That was a great play. That was fantastic play, and it was just a simple 3-on-2. And through the hands, winger in space and in the corner. So here we have Lockin setting up on the 5. Head straight back. Beautiful. And that's what we expect from the game of this level. And that's how it has been right through the series. It's been try for try.
Best thing about those boys and girls out there, the referees are showing what their best skills are, leading the flow. And with that, you got Rochelle out there now controlling the middle. Rochelle's got some great skills out there, and she's so strong in that area as well, with Ray Kens and George supporting her. So we've got the Wombat guys setting up in the 5. And now they've got some, I'm pretty sure these guys got something up their sleeve.
You're doing really well, commentating and having your sausage sizzle at the same time there, Roger. Beautiful. Reminds you of listening to a commentary of the All Blacks against France the other day, and someone's having a bit of a snack. So you're doing well, mate. What do they call that? Multitasking?
Multitasking. Excellent. You've got to have a feed, eh, bro? So once again, the ball's been shifted to the opposite side of the field by Lockton. Lockton are now bringing it back into the centre, ready to set up their attack. Excellent. Nice ball. They've gone for a long ball to the outside. Oh, beautiful. He's going to give it. So once again, Locken scores, and we've got the current score of 2-1. I think what you find in this game, both teams are very good attacking teams, and they're also very good defensive teams. And in today's game, I mean, the defences can be fantastic, but the opposition, you're always going to expect the opposition to score on you. So it's a matter of coming back straight away, which they actually have done. Oh. Cam Todd from number 1 sets the ball up. And they've gone for a long ball to the outside. Oh, beautiful. What? Yep.
He was part of the setup there, Pat. This number 1, high-fiving with his winger. He's the guy to watch out for. He didn't throw the pass, but keep your eye on him.
So that's 2-2 whānau, and Locken is just starting off there. So what the lock-on system looks like, they just want to hit the middle there, set a good 5, get up to the 5-metre guys, and then, try and set a play. So Wombats going through, and George Haswell, as you can see, on the spot, calling it dummy half. So, with these referees, they have to be fit, boys. To be in the final, you got to work hard. And Razor, well done.
Yeah, just a bit on Rochelle. She came to our club here, All Seasons Touch, about 4 years ago as a young girl from Auckland, and she's learned her trade here, and she's developed her skills, and obviously she's very passionate about the game, and that's why she's ranked as number 1. Okay, we've got another 6 here, yep, and so we've got Wombats attacking once again, remembering that the score is locked up at 2-2. So they've had a crack on the outside. Touch is being made. So setting up on the outside of the paddock once again. Obviously they'll make their way back into the middle. They've got the point right up hard, right up front. Yep. Nice, quick, it's second fight. No. Well done in terms of the defence to stop that momentum. So once again, just trying to manipulate that defence. And that's the 6th and final, and it's a handover. Good pace on the game, Rick.
Yeah, the good defence by Locken there. They're driving it towards halfway. The fresh guys have come on. They're going to drag it wide, look to move it back in. Good hitter. 4. Must be fifth and final here. It's going to be a scoop, I'd say, Pat. Scooping going. Quick hands. Oh, great set of defence there, Roger.
Yeah, great defence there. Wombats needed to shut it down because Locken, as you can see, they're here to play. They're here to win this competition. And with that, look at that. They've just made a little error and they've handed the balls back to Locken. So, guys, with this in mind, you know, Trans-Tasman's just around the corner. As a coach, what do you want to see come out of this game? What do you want to see with the boys progressing on?
I just think it's constant competition at this level. And if we can get that, and obviously for the New Zealand squads, once they're selected, it's part of the job is already done. I mean, I think the biggest problem we've had over past years is that there's been a lack of competition for our boys. And so we're always on the back foot. It doesn't help when we don't have training camps regularly for these boys. So a lot of the work is done by them as an individual to make that team. And if they can play with their club teams and get this level of competition regularly, obviously it's going to help. Oh, look at the beautiful. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Short ball, set up that well. Rick, tell us about what happened there.
Yeah, so they just, it was he came in, picked from dummy half. He was looking to go wide and Chopper came in, touchdown. Great work, lock in. So now we've got this, here's this number 1, Cam Todd. What's this guy here? He's been off the park for a bit. They're down by 3-2. He's trying to indicate to his player what to do. They're right up on him. It looks like 4. So they got one more up their sleeve. What are they going to run? It's a backdoor by Cam. Oh, it's an interception there, Pat.
So basically what happened with that interception, we had Rochelle just come straight on there, and that's what you call a support play as a referee. You know, so it just gives George Haswell the opportunity to go to the sideline to recoup on the other side, and then it keeps the game flowing. Yep, the balls flow on. Number 3 is Rude, and what's the call? What's the call? Great touch. George is right there. Rochelle scored it, given it a game. That's it, boys. Lock in. Here we come.
That was a great line. That was a great line. The way they set up the try, he stepped to the left and then straightened it, just ran a direct line. The defender was in two minds of which way to go, and he had support on the outside, and that was a fantastic try. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, so once again, the Wombats take the ball forward from the tap-off. Yep. And, of course, we now have Lachlan 4-2. Nice ball. Oh, no. It's a handover. I don't think the boys would be too happy with that. So once again, Lachlan's got the ball, keeping the ball alive in terms of taking it forward. Good defence. He's in the ruck. No, he's not in the ruck. Play on.
Great call from George out there. Just keeping the game flowing.
Yep. Going to two-man play there. Oh, and he's gone. He's broken the line. No. He's going to give it. That's another touchdown. So once again, Lachlan come back very quickly. And once again, 5-2. So I think we've seen Lachlan just really put their stuff together, mate, in just these last two plays, and take the opportunity that was there. I think they really put Wombats under pressure in terms of the defence.
Yeah, Pat, they're just driving, winning the ruck, great drive, pick and go, and gas is on, and their outside players just start linking up to receive the pass touchdown. Roger, what do you think?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it just looks like Lachlan are here to play. And Wombats are just trying to still figure out what they're trying to do. Silly mistakes here and there, and it's just giving Lachlan the opportunity to, drive on down the field, have an opportunity for that scoreline. So going forward, Lachlan is the strongest of the first half.
Yeah, I think that they're looking quite composed at the moment.
They're going to go pick and go. Oh, no, the hands, through the hands. Oh, is he going to give it? Oh, fifth and final here, Pat. call us through this?
So fifth and final, they'll either shut it on the sideline, just keep it close, and they do. So basically they've kept the ball right away from the opposition sub-box. Now they're going to work back towards that, just to try and get some fresh players on. Just a question, Roger, on the interchange of when the referees are coming on and off. There's always been this kind of what we call a blind spot, where the referee's taken their eye off the game. Do you see that now? It used to happen in the past. Do you think that there's still that area within the game once that interchange has been made?
Oh, sorry to interrupt you there. We have our Wombats just come back. So Wombats wants to play in this final as well, Rick. And as you can see, our number 9 for the Wombats has scored that. Good little trickery there. But yeah, to carry back on that question, over the years we've been taught to, eliminate that blind spot, and having 3 referees on the field, it just eliminates the opportunity for that to happen. So that's with great coaching, great advisory from our coaching panel, and and it just makes our game stronger, and it just helps everyone else out there flow.
Looks like Morris may have a bit of an injury to his hand there after that play, and he's coming off back into the sub-box. So once again, Lochan setting up, looking very confident at the moment. And they tend to be breaking the line easily at this stage. So that's his final, 6th and final. The ball's been handed over. Rick, I think Lochan are starting to look quite settled in the way that they're playing.
Oh, they're just doing the basics, good D, yards through the middle, with a pick and go on the end, trying to maybe pull another repeat set of 6. Are they going to call it? And it's a forward pass. But let's just watch them how they go. They're really relentless in the yards. So we'll watch this one. Great yards, get out of the ruck. So there's 3 on halfway. So they're going to look for a pick and go at the end of the 5th and final. So this is 4. So got one more. He's going to drag in 32 pick from here. Is either going to chuck long, short. Oh, he's got him for a touch and pass.
As you can see, they got all the way down there to the scoreline. So, it just means that they're wanting to get down there as soon as possible. And with that handover, so it gives them another chance, and great defence again. So our referees out there today are working quite well together. They've been refereeing together for a while now. Their communication, their comms are always on point. So to have someone that you got on the sideline that you're comfortable refereeing with, it just makes your game a lot easier. And a little fumble there with Lochan, and penalty to Wombat. So silly play from Lochan, but never mind, game resumes.
Yeah, I think it's still anyone's game at this particular time because both teams are really playing well. So once again, we have Wombats here setting up. Yeah, long ball there. Unfortunately, that's shut down on the outside. Good defence. The space wasn't there. The switch back, trying to go to the outside ball again to the wide player. Unfortunately, no, it's a penalty. So the ball is handed back to Lochan. Lochan driving, excellent. That's 2. Shifting the point of attack. Got fresh players on the field as well as we approach down to the 5. Nice yards. So they're going for the long ball to the outside. Unfortunately, can't get the ball in the hands, and it's a turnover. Wombats driving up towards their box. Yeah, there's our number 1 man again. Yep, he's certainly figuring in all the play, especially in the middles. Nice drive there. And so, ball to ground again. So, excellent. The game going from one end of the field to the other. It's a handover, back to Lochan, their ball.
So, as you can see, the pace of the game is so fast. So, with that in mind, the teams is, jolting for the position. Fresh feet are coming on quite fast, and referees having to be in the right spot. It's very vital to be in the right spot at the same time. It's good to have you back, Rick. How are you?
Yeah, just been down to the dugout just to have a talk to Coach Mo Stone. Yeah, but it's just seesaw at the moment. The game's poised 5-3. If Wombats can pull back one quickly, this game's on. Here you go, that's Cam Todd. He's gone off. They're just hanging in there, Pat. Wombats.
Yeah, Wombats are. I mean, they're. I actually thought that they kind of looked a little bit jaded, mate. But no, but there they go, Jaden. They score a try. That was a brilliant try as well. They opened up the defence right in the middle. So now we've got a game on. She's 5-4 to Lochin.
Yeah, I've just watched this Wombat side all day, Pat and Roger, and they just don't go away. They're hanging in there, and out of the blue, they're right in this game. But Lochin looked really solid, and all of a sudden, bang bang, Wombats are back.
Yeah, Wombats are a team that doesn't cut back. Oh, look at that try, Lochin, number 4.
That was a beautiful step. He stepped in and stepped out, and absolutely scragged the defender. And I think that looked like Morris Stone that put that ball over the line. Well done, Morris. So we've got game on, all right. It's now 6-4 to Lochin.
Yeah, there's been some standout players for that Morris Stone. Standout player for Lochin. Touch black, men's touch black. Wombat trying to get one just before the end of the first half. Can they get in? And great defence. We've got Rochelle Tamarua in the middle there. Great referee. It's good yards there, Pat.
I think the conditions have changed here a bit too. We've got a bit of rain coming in, so that will certainly change the way in terms of how these players will look after the ball. So we've got Lochin once again with the ball in hand, taking it forward. Nice, easy yards, setting up just out the 5. Stepping not on. No, unfortunately throws the ball wide, but can't keep the ball in hand. So we've got a turnover here, and we've got Wombats driving back up towards their sub-box once again, bringing those fresh players on, ready to attack the 5. So I think we're not too far from half-time. And the current score at the moment is Lochin 6 and Wombats 4. So we have Wombats once again setting up, looking for an opportunity. It's gone long. He's out there in space. There was no one home, and it's a touchdown. So, exactly. So once again, we've now got a game on, and it continues to be with Lochin 6 and Wombats 5.
Oh, Pat, my team, the boys from Waikato, and there you go. I think that's half time. 6-5. They just game on, I'd say, Roger.
Oh, mate, you have no idea what the anticipation is like down on the field. I guarantee you that these guys here are gunning for the top spot. We'll be right back after the short message from our sponsors. Game on, don't you reckon? These two teams are actually wanting to win this final, and everything is on the line. So, Rick, do you reckon you've changed your tune since the game started?
And I think what has been noticeable is that the Wombat tries have been real easy ones. They haven't sort of had to work hard to try and break through that middle defence. Their boys are wide, just waiting for that ball to come, and it has come. So, yep, I still think that Lochan look a very solid side, composed and well led by Morris Stone. And but then again, we've got another 20 minutes to go, and it's anyone's game. Anyone's game.
Totally. You can do a magic board just to all the other teams that have played today, to the finalists. Congratulations as well. And going forward, let's see you back here next year so you can tap off in the middle as well.
Yeah, teams have come from far and wide for this competition. So we've had teams from Whangarei, we've had teams from as far away as Rotorua, Hawke's Bay. It's amazing, and they've come back to the venue 3 times over last week they played. There was a fortnight ago before that they played. So this is the fourth day of competition over a 6-week period. And and we're lucky the rain hasn't come yet, so we've got another 20 minutes to go. Good luck to both teams. Come on, Wombats.
Okay, we just sit now waiting for the hooter to start the second half, so we're not too far away. But I'd just like to mention big ups to Ioane Mita for putting this whole tournament together. It's been fantastic, and it continues to grow. It's doubled. Okay, tap-off has taken place, and we've got Lochan taking the ball forward. Once again, the score is 6-5 to Lochan.
So technically these teams have 20 minutes to do something remarkable. 20 minutes. And just like that, Lochan has scored the first touchdown. By the looks of things, guys, from the 2 first finals, the team that's won the first half have gone on to take on the prize. Do you reckon it's going to be the same case in this game, Rick?
Yeah, I'd say that try at 7-5. Wombats have to just keep with them, because if they let them get a bit of a head start, it's going to be over. And there it is, the strike back just there. A nice easy draw and pass, and Wombats in. This is game on, 7-6. Roger.
Yeah, good call there, Rick. That just means that the referees have got some good control out there. The defence is listening, and the players are just following with what they know was the best.
Yeah, both teams have a nice flow on at the moment, and I think obviously the half-time talk in terms of analysing what's going on with their own game and the opposition certainly helps with the watchful eye of the coaches. So here we have once again Lochan setting up on the 5. Ball has gone wide, gone to the outside, ball is in hand, over the line, touchdown. No, it's not a touchdown. No, it's a touch.
Yeah, well, that's why we have 3 referees, and each referee works together. We're all human, and so, we have to rely on each other to get into a position. And that's what they did. They used their sideline assistants, and there you go. They came up with the best answer.
Yeah, so he's driving in, Cam tied in, the scooper's gone, long ball. Boom, there it is. Is he in? Rochelle Thomas.
Now, being 7-all.
will say that because he's not a wombat.
Great call from the man from Tauranga. So we've got Lock-in. They're just driving back on halfway. Fifth and final, he's scooping. Bit of a step. Nice work.
This is just a remarkable game. It just shows the calibre of the boys out there. They're gunning for this final, boys? So, Wombats, they're here to play. And with 7-all on the score, anything could happen, any ball can go. So, here we go. Intercept. That's the captain. Has he got the legs? Has he got the legs? No. Great cover defense from number 3. You know. Great work here, team. Yeah, he's tired. You would too if you ran that far, Rick, even with 5 metres to go.
Actually, that was a great chase. Excellent chase. The ball's gone wide. Oh, there's another intercept. So the Wombats that just made it over the halfway. The touch has been made. I think the intensity, since that last try by Wombats, Rick, the intensity certainly picked up, and so was the pace of the game.
Well, both teams want to win, and they're basically really gunning for this. You know, they're trying to throw a speculated ball wide, and they've been intercepted both times by each team. Here's the number 1. Offloaded down again, pick and go. He's going to go. The ball's off to the winger. Is he going to give it? Wombats hit the lead for the first time in the game, 8-7, Pat.
It's a fantastic comeback from the Wombats. And like we've been saying through the game, that it's try for try. And Wombats is certainly, I think they kind of identified that the best area, or maybe there's a weak area, is on the outside. And so that's where they've scored their last 3 tries. They've all been on the outside. Well done, Wombats. So once again, lock and tap off. Ball comes back in. Oh, it's a bit of a downtime there. So as we set up, really looking to try and penetrate this middle defence. He goes left the other way. Oh, good step here. Maybe a pass off there could have been beneficial in terms of the extra person on the outside, Rick.
Yeah, I just think I was watching this Wombats. This is their 3rd game for today. It's only Lock-in's 2nd game. But Wombats, each time they were playing, they came home strong. And I just think they've got their 2nd win and they're coming back. But if Lock-in can score again, then they're going to settle the game down. But they need to score next, Roger.
Yeah, exactly. Wombats, I think, have got their tail up in the end, don't you reckon? And that's quite scary, because if they've got their tail up in the end, then it's going to be a long day in the office for the Lock-in boys. That was a long ball that went to nowhere, as you can see. So, the spectators, he should have taken it and scored a try for the Lock-in boys. But yeah, great defence. Great attacking play. This is going down to the wire, in my opinion, boys. It could even get to a drop-off point. And to be honest, we would love to see a drop-off, wouldn't you? Like to see that, Pat?
Yeah. Well, like Rick just said, there's been some great drop-offs today already, just for some of these teams to get where they are now. Lock-in have the ball in hand. Obviously now they would start to feel the pressure a bit, with the fact that they've been leading this game all the way through. And now we find that the Wombats are one ahead, with the score being 8-7. So no opportunity there. Oh, they've still got the ball in hand. It's a penalty, so great for the Lock-in team. They've got another set of 6.
Pat, I'm picking a touchdown. Lock-in need to score. I reckon there's going to be a touchdown here, and it's going to take it to 8-all.
Yeah, exactly. If it gets to an 8-all, then everything changes. Every gameplay, every set play goes. What's that? Wow! Rick, that's the most excitement I've seen you do all day. 8-all, Whānau.
Yep, so once again, the game is drawn at 8-all. We've certainly got game on. There's still plenty of time left in the second half for any team to be able to take or win this game, should I say. So once again, we've got the Wombats taking the ball forward. Number 1, Cam Todd. Yep.
This is the guy to watch. Cookie little play. Yeah, so they're on 3. Cam Wombats go ahead again. 32 pick. 32 pick. Quick hands. Oh, there it is. Wombats. Touchdown. They go up 9-8. Pat, talk to me.
That was an excellent try set up by the Wombats. And I think the most important thing is their patience. They're not forcing the play. And they're just waiting for that opportunity. And it opened for them. So it's about Lockin coming back and make sure they can equalise this score, just to make sure that they're still in the play. So once again, Lockin take the ball forward. 2 middles in the middle. Setting up. You hold them out, yep. Nice. Good shot.
Influential players at this stage, Pat, is it's really going to be down to the defence. Who can hold out? Oh, the ball's still off. They're still offloading. Great call. Did you see the ref, Roger, right there on the spot?
Just amazing. You know, Rochelle's always going to be on the spot, on the dime, and she's going to be that person to call the right call because she's right there. So Wombats got a chance to, extend their lead by another try if they get to the opportunity to get down there. And yeah, exactly. Highlight at the moment with our pick at the moment for Wombats, boys.
Oh, there's some influential players at this stage, but I picked him out right at the start of the game. Number 1, Cam Todd. He was the guy to watch out for. He's been involved in most of those 9 tries that Wombats have got. But there's other players. You've got to get yards down the field. You've got to do the D. The game's not over, Pat.
No, game's not over by any means, Rick. And here we have once again the Lockin team attacking down the far end. Unfortunately, it's turnover time, and Wombats have the ball back in hand. The Wombats look really confident at the moment, Rick. Yeah. So we've got fresh players coming out the sub box, bringing the ball back into the middle. 2-man play. Yep. Once again, looking for the long ball on the outside. Yeah, ball to nowhere once again. Mind you, the conditions here, there is strong wind here today. Fortunately for us, the rain has stopped, so that's fantastic. So we've got a reset and start a play. Lockin taking the ball up. Oh, the ball's been handed over. So that wasn't great. We could see his try here. It was a case of numbers, as some of the Lockin boys had disappeared off into the sub box. Here we go once again. We're attacking. Watch out for the Wombats. If the Wombats score here, this could turn this game. Nice switch back on the inside. Oh, it's back to 1. Another opportunity for attack.
Yeah, so I think Pat, like Pat said, if Wombats can score, they're going to be really under pressure, Lockin, so they need to hold them out. Great defence. Oh, a bit of a push in the face. Is it back to 1? So we're about 7 minutes to go in this game. So it's actually, even if they do score, the game's still on. Plenty of time. They can score touchdowns within seconds. So Wombats are attacking.
Yeah, so Lockin needs to work as a team. They actually got to use that name of their shirt, lock it in, and really communicate on their defence. Now, Wombats, this is their territory. This is where they flourish. This is where they get their guns out and showcase their showpiece, And look at that. Touch. But you know how it just looked fluent, didn't it? So Lockin has to really work hard in this area so that they can get the opportunity to drive back down to the field to the other end. So Lockin here we go, where we got? Ball down. Unfortunate. That would have been I reckon, the game there, fellas, really, to my opinion. But it just gives a Locken another opportunity to go forward now. And here you go, yards are on. Oh, mistake. It's just occurred. So, these mistakes is a crucial point, especially in the final. Don't you reckon, Rick?
For a coach, when he's wanting his team to drive it through the park, get field position, that's the coach killer. And usually teams capitalise on this and put teams away. So, Pat, take us through these.
Yeah, so we've got Wombats once again set up on the 5 attacking. Bows the player in. Player goes in, sets. Oh, good defence. And once again, I think if Wombats are able to score here, this could turn the game. He's through. Oh, missed the support player, so ball is handed over. And we're driving out great. Morris Stone taking that first ball forward. Oh, we've got something here. It's game on, Locken's ball. I think they'd be disappointed with that last set.
Gives them another opportunity to get the ball down to the scoreline. And obviously Locken has got so many fire play out there. So let's see what they can do.
Locken really looking to try and manipulate this defence.
They'll need all their firepower, especially in this area, don't you? So, here we go.
Oh, looks like, no, the touch is made.
So this must be fit to say that I think I'm going to go Locken to score a late one to take this out just for my brother Mo Stone, because he'll give me a clip over the ear if he thinks I'm cheering for Wombats. But Wombats is still in there, Pat.
Wombats are still in there. They look for taking the ball forward now. I mean, obviously, there's an opportunity every time you've got the ball in hand from this point on to the end of the game. And I would say that both teams will want to put one over the line now, rather than going into a drop-off. It's a handover. Back to Locken. First one, the second one. I think they need to be pretty composed and make sure that they hold on to that ball and get to the other end of the paddock.
Rick, I believe the reason why you changed your colours is because I think you're getting a T-shirt from them, and one of those big supporters Locken T-shirts. So this could be it.
And just how I predicted that they were going to score a touchdown shortly. So it's 10-9 Locken. A minute before I was picking them to score the next 1.5 minutes ago. I don't think that Wombats are going to come back. I think Locken are going to hold them out. They're going to yards it down there and probably finish off with another touchdown, Pat.
Well, I think for Locken it's all about the D. At this point in time, oh no, hold on. Oh, wow.
Wow, there, Pat. My prediction's wrong. Wombats are still hanging in there.
They're not going away, team. No way. And this is finals footy.
And this has been Wombats all day. As soon as Locken put the ball down, Wombats have come back straight away and answered the call. So here we are. We're locked up with less than probably a minute to go, and it's 10-all.
Well, this is a really crucial play here. If they can get in, Locken, I think time's going to run out for, and it has. And so Wombats have got the ball, Roger.
Yeah, Locken just really needs to stick to their guns, you know. This is like the killer of the game. 1 minute to go. You know, the lactic acid is always in their legs. You know, they're huffing and puffing. And Wombat, they just want to score. You know, and are we looking at a drop-off? You know, I predicted something like that, Rick. And I think my prediction is going to be quite strong. What do you reckon, team?
Oh, we've got a drop-off here, Roger.
It's game on. It's game on, and what a fantastic way to end the men's finals for today. A drop-off, no better situation to be in. So, for those people out there that aren't quite sure of drop-offs, what happens is that every 2 minutes the whistle is blown by the referee and they drop off one player until we finally get down to 3. So this morning we had several drop-offs that went down to 3 players only. So this is going to be a fantastic competition. So it looks like the Wombats have the ball in hand. It's their tap-off. And let's see what happens from this point, Rick.
Well, yeah, here it goes. Wombats tapped off. I'm predicting a touchdown straight away. And then if they score, Locken have to score. If they don't, it's over. So whoever scores first, but they've got to have a set each. Roger, take us through it.
Quick call here now, guys. You know, the referees have to be in there. And look at that. As soon as I take over, Wombats have scored. I think... So the Wombats have to defend. Now, this is Locken's only chance to get to the scoreline and score.
I'm going to make a prediction. I think Locken's going to get in. Come on, Locken. Let's go down to 3-on-3, Pat.
Yeah, okay. So here we go again. It's a tap off by Locken. So Wombats have just scored. So we've got 11-10 here. It's a drop-off situation. And like Richard said, we've got 4 touches to be able to score. Here they go. It goes to the outside, and he puts the ball down. Is it down? Oh, it's a touch. Oh. So it looks like it's over. It's all over. Wombats, the winner of the opening innings. What a great game, Rick.
I have to say, commentating with you two guys, Roger, I called you John for the other games, but that was a great game. Wombats came out top. They've been playing top footy all day, and they came home strong in their last 2 games, and they did it. Pat, run us through the game, but great game, Pat.
Oh, fantastic game, guys, and I think it's a fantastic way to finish off the series of the ETL. And of course, we always consider that the men's. We all consider that the men's is like the main event for all our tournaments. But what a way to finish the game! And there's nothing like having a close contest going down to a drop-off. Great for the people that have come on to watch the game today, and great for you people watching online as well. But also for the teams, there's nothing like going to the wire and getting a result. And as you can see, they're all fantastic mates at the end of the day, and that's what this game of touch is all about.
Exactly. Let me take my hat off to the Wombats teams. They have worked their asses off. Excuse my language, sorry, but you know, the excitement out of that, it just means that they deserve the win. But congratulations to Locken as well. You know, they've worked hard to get to this position as well. So to all you referees out there that gets an opportunity to ref in an elite competition like this, hit Hugh1 and meet up, say that you want to ref, and I'm pretty sure you'll be sitting probably next to these 2 guys communicating on the games as well. So kia ora whanau, stay blessed, stay jarred, and that's me.
Yeah, thanks, and great venue here, Gallagher Park, Manurewa in South Auckland, deep in the heart of Counties Manukau's touch. I'd like to thank all those people that have watched it, but I've really enjoyed it. Pat, have you enjoyed it?
Oh, man, it's been fantastic touch for the 4 weeks that we've had this competition. And there's a lot of people that need to be thanked. I mean, we thank our officials, the referees, the coaches, and the players that have participated in the tournament. But in the background, there's also been a whole lot of other people inside that have been the real machine behind this tournament. Yeah, Tafita, I mean, learn everybody. And I mean, there's a crew. This starts on a Friday morning where we get people turning up to set the grounds up, to set the premises up, to make sure that it's where people staying here overnight in terms of security, and to make sure that we can get our early starts like this morning. It started at 9 o'clock. But I think this is a great way to finish the NTL. And it's been real fun as well. And I think it's been real fun with you 2 fellas as well. And they're doing this commentary. But, you know, for us, we kind of told about an hour before that you'll be doing it. But fantastic, and fantastic to the crew that have live streamed this as well. To me, it's a tournament that's going to grow. And I think that it'll grow in size, but it'll also grow the level of our touch. And it's something that we need, for us especially nationally, is to get our players up. I think we would all agree that if you look at our Trans-Tasman, Rick, and you've been the advocate of this, our Trans-Tasman results against our Australian friends has not been good. And I think that something like this, it just helps develop our players and prepare them for the Trans-Tasman. You'd know more about the Trans-Tasman series than anyone else.
Yeah, I've been I've went and watched the last one over in the Sunshine Coast. A couple of daughters involved, Michaela and Ashlyn. But we're trying to do our best. New Zealand, we're getting there, but competitions like this early in the season for our touch players, Pat will sharpen them up for I guess for the nationals.
Okay, so we've got Roger here, and of course Roger is our referee specialist, and he's basically going to run through the results of the finals today and the winners.
Yeah, so obviously our first games we had our open mix, and it literally did go down to the wire. And congratulations to Pearl Jam, who took out the top spot with 11-7, and also congratulations to As1 for being in the final as well. Being in the final means that you've worked hard. So congratulations to those two teams. We also had the girls, which obviously playing up, took out top ranks, and they deserve that. They worked really hard today. Best team on paper, yes, and also, free flow. Congratulations for actually getting to finals as well. And as you just saw, the men's final, it actually went down to the wire. It gone down to a drop-off where no coach wants. They wanted to actually finish on the hooter, but hey, when you got two great teams fighting for the top honours, you have to expect it, don't you? So congratulations, Wombats. 11-10 in the drop-off. Congratulations once again. And I'll just hand you back over to my mate here, because he'll finish it off for us.
Thanks, Roger and Rick. Hey, yeah, and it's been a fantastic day. The weather's been ideal for touch. It hasn't been too hot, and lucky the rain stayed away for us, a bit of wind. But that's Auckland in terms of our conditions. But once again, on behalf of ETL and, of course, our City Care Property, who have come along as one of our major sponsors, we really appreciate the sponsorship. Hopefully that we'll be looking for more even next year, and maybe we can go back to City Care, and they would like to be a part of this in terms of long term. But thanks a lot, guys, and I think it's really been enjoyable up in the commentary here. Crew, yeah, exactly. Our camera crew and everyone else. Yeah, and we look forward to seeing you people next year to the third series of the ETL at Galaha Park, Mararewa.